Well, hello there, friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and Elwing and I are here today to talk to you about a really awesome book, but also we're here to say Happy Pride Month! Yes, it is officially June, which means it's Pride Month. Woohoo! So that means that all month long we're going to be talking about really awesome LGBTQ books that we love, that we think you would also love as well. So today is going to be the first day of doing that, which I'm very excited about. And I've got a really special book to talk to you about today, which is I Kissed Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. So I just recently read this book. It came out not that long ago, and I was really excited about it coming out. In fact, I would even say it was one of my biggest anticipated YA books, book releases of the year. And that's because this author, Casey McQuiston, has written a couple other books that I absolutely loved. She wrote a book called Red, White, and Royal Blue, if you've heard of that, which is about the American president's son and the Prince of England's falling in love. And then she wrote a book last year called One Last Stop, which was a sapphic sci-fi sort of time traveling contemporary romance. But this is her first book for a younger audience. So I was really, really hyped for it, and it was amazing. I expected to love it. But I also didn't expect to be as moved by it as I was. And I was very moved. I cried at the end. There's a lot of really big revelations and soul-searching things that happen in this book that are just absolutely amazing. So what is it about? So it is about this beautiful prom queen, principal's darling daughter, named Shara Wheeler, obviously. So Shara Wheeler is the most popular girl in school. She volunteers for community service. She's kind. She's nice to everybody. And she's also very smart. Well, her competition for this place of number one in the senior class is Chloe. Now, Chloe is a lot different from Shara, especially that she is one of the only very outspoken and out queer people at her school. So Chloe is very out. She's proud of it. She doesn't take any crap from anyone. And she is just kind of a badass, right? Like, she's so awesome. So she has considered Shara Wheeler to be her arch nemesis and rival for the entirety of their high school career, because they are both vying for this valedictorian position at graduation and everything like that. So there's a lot riding on this, and Chloe just thinks Shara is this vain, stuck-up, bimbo, basically. Well, very shortly before graduation, something happens that completely blows up Chloe's world. Shara Wheeler corners her in the stairwell and kisses her. What? Last person in the world Chloe would have ever expected to do that. So not only has she kissed her, but right after that, Shara Wheeler has disappeared. She has gone off of social media. She hasn't been in school. Nobody can find her. Nobody knows what's going on. Her parents are kind of covering up and lying, but they don't know where she is. She's run off somewhere. So Chloe is now completely confused about what is going on. And she finds out, to add to the confusion, she's not the only one that Shara Wheeler has kissed before she left. She kissed Smith, her longtime boyfriend, and she kissed Rory, who is this bad boy neighbor that has been friends with her forever and also has a crush on her. So she has to team up with these two unlikely allies to try to track down Shara Wheeler, find out where she was, why she left, and also try to find out the mystery of why she kissed the three of them before she left. So to help with this, Shara has actually left them all clues and little notes to try to help them track her down. So this book is, yes, it's a contemporary sort of rom-com high school adventure, but it's also a mystery too, and I loved that. I loved the mystery elements to the story. I loved trying to figure out what was going on with Shara Wheeler and where she went, and like I said, why she left and all this stuff. But it's also a story about small towns. And this is where it got me really choked up. It's about small towns. It's about Christianity in small towns, and how sometimes there is more to a town than you think there could be. Sometimes it's not all bad. Sometimes it's not all good. Sometimes there are surprises that will come up and just take you for a loop. So this book has so many different aspects in it, and one of the things that I love the most about it is that, as with this one, as with Casey McQuiston's other two books, the dialogue in it is just phenomenal. It's so great. There's a sense of found family in it that is just wonderful. Like Chloe and her friends at school are just so cool to watch together. Chloe's two moms are really amazing as well. I love their relationship. There's so much to the story that's just really amazing and so much fun. And I had just a blast reading it. It was just a beautiful story. Like, had so many different elements to it. I loved the high school romance elements of it, but I also loved the all the queer elements, and I really loved the mystery as well. I loved them tracking down her and trying to figure out what was going on. It was just wonderful. Wonderful story. Highly recommend it. I Kissed Shara Wheeler. Well, that's what we've got for you guys today. I hope this book sounded as interesting to you as I found it to be. If so, please feel free to pick it up from Farmington Community Library. And also, please give this video a like. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful rest of the day.